I set the bowl down while I lifted up Tux. Let's go to our regular spot, guys. Man Tux, the man with the special food. You should have heard the brakes release this morning when Dawn went into reverse. I wish I'd have been filming. It startled me, it was so loud, but I knew what it was because it's happened before. Whenever you wash the car or it's been in the rain, the brakes always release like that. They unstick. Wow. Wow, look at that pretty clean car this morning. I'm such a lucky girl. Right. I am a lucky girl. I know it. Don't ever forget it. Thank you, Donnie. I'll try not to hit every puddle on the way to school, but there was a lot of rain overnight. There's bound to be a few puddles.
And they say it's going to rain today.
Yeah. But we got the bugs off. I'll enjoy the ride this morning very much. Hopefully the sun will come out and it'll be a really pretty drive. Yeah. I can hope. No offense, Donnie, but this warms my heart. This is what a school morning's supposed to look like. Normally, he's already been in his office. He just grabs and goes with the hope that he'd get off early, although that's not been happening. But at least for sure, he hasn't been working late. He's been quitting at 5 no matter what, so that's been a plus, because some days it was 6. I have a little boy at my foot down here. Hi, Stripe. Hello, buddy. He's a leg rubber. Don is in working now. He only came in just a minute ago. Good morning, Ruby. We're on target for 7:13 a.m. Probably be 7:15 a.m. That is within tolerance. We'll call it on time still, but not early on time. So we have low cloud, foggy conditions this morning, but not affecting visibility on the road surface. So it's just kind of pretty to look at. At least I hope it won't be affecting road visibility. Maybe sometime somewhere up on 401 it might be thicker, but here in town it's not a problem. Judd Parkway looks a lot different in the fog. I don't know how visible it is on camera, but I'm seeing a lot of leaf chunks down on the ground, which implies to me when we had that storm move through yesterday, it was a little bit windy there for at least a bit. There's more down today, certainly, than there has been. The other day, you might remember that I reduced the following distance from the 7 setting to the 6 setting, and I was going to try to see if Ruby was doing a better job at following other vehicles through stoplights instead of making me tap on the accelerator or the stalk to acknowledge that she was safe to go through. And I'm going to say that I'm noticing that I am having to acknowledge a lot less. I do think it made a difference just in going from 7 to 6. Like right there, look at that gap, and she's still following, whereas at a 7 she was braking more. So I think I'm going to be happier. And I may try reducing it more, as Don said. That has a little bit to do with the pickup of going through the stoplight, in his opinion, when you're at a stop. Instead of taking off like she's in chill mode when she's not, she may take off quicker behind the vehicle in front. So I may experiment with this some more. But for now, going from 7 to 6 has made a positive improvement. Wow, you really can't see downtown the tall stuff at all this morning. It looks like we're just entering a little short residential community. We're on target for 7:18 a.m. it says. Classes start at 7:35. I think dropping off Johnny at 7:30 and him hustling to wherever he's supposed to be first thing, given 5 minutes, would be the absolute bare minimum to get him on time. We certainly don't want to be pushing it that much, but I'm just saying at 7:18 he has plenty of time to get where he needs to go, just maybe not quite as long to talk with friends before class starts, which is unfortunate. We'll do better tomorrow. The grounds of the campus are pretty. Obviously the grounds crew does a good job of keeping things looking nice. I have an alert. I don't know if that's fog or what that would be. Yeah, Ruby's not moving over here. That's really a weird message. I mean, there could be condensation on the door pillars or the autopilot housing, but she's not. There, she straightened back out. And the alert went away. That was really weird. I'd say that's another 25.7 glitch versus a problem with condensation. So changing the address for St. Augustine's did cancel the navigation after I went around the loop, so that's good. The traffic getting into Wake Tech, the left turn lane is backed up so far that it's actually stopping a lane of 401 traffic at the left lane too, which is a little bit dangerous. I'm sort of surprised a few of them don't come down to this other entrance or the other light down here and try to come in over here. I guess it's a little farther for them, but short of waiting in that turn line, I think I'd be coming down and turning in over here. Certainly would be safer than being stuck out at the end of that left turn and somebody on 401 coming by at 55 miles an hour and hitting them because they didn't realize the lane was stopped. Johnny needs a gift card for a friend, so I'm making a really fast trip into Walmart. I don't have a lot of time to get home and go for the walk with Donnie and be, you know, out of the house by 8:30, 8:40, something like that. That's how school days are. Me always trying to do what I'm supposed to do in the allotted time. It's all right. I was able to get the gift card, and yes, I parked a little closer today since there's not very many cars in the parking lot, and I didn't plan to be in there very long. Didn't mean to not pull forward better. Pretty boy 1, pretty boy 2. And thankfully, Stripe generally moves away out of the way of the car with no problem. He is not the one I'm gonna have to get out to chase away. Encouraged to move away. That's what I meant. It's walk time. I know he likes to back up over here to let me in, so I'll just wait up here on the boardwalk. We're out here. Yep, you be perky for me.
Fast today.
You be perky for me. I'm trying to make it as worthwhile as possible, although we carry on quite the conversation while we walk. So it's good that we can continue to talk while or Don will carry the conversation for me.
You're trying to say I'm a babbling brook?
I'm trying to say that you may talk more than me on our walk sometimes. Sometimes. And then it probably reverses.
Especially now that I get up at 5:30 and I'm fully caffeinated.
Right. On the mornings when he wasn't getting but a cup, he was not as perky. That's right, not as perky. Wow, 2 days in a row of a little bit of rain over here at South Park, and the field is greening up out there. Thank goodness. Yeah, they're mowing here today. I guess if you think about it, they probably mow pretty regularly on Mondays. Mondays must be South Park Day. You can see that there are a lot of stuff came down in the storm. It's been that way all along the trail. I think we're making good time this morning.
Yeah, pretty good.
We're 10 minutes later than usual, although Don's conference call doesn't have an early pre-11 conference call today, but still he likes to be on by 10, so
Yeah.
we didn't get to walking until 8:50. That's a little late.
Yeah.
So we're hauling. It's good motivation to keep our speed up. All right, that's one time around.
Yeah. That girl's hustling too.
Yeah. You don't get to walk on the track near us and keep your eyes on the ground because we make eye contact, smile, and wave and say hello to just about everybody.
Yeah.
Eyes down or not. Trying to spread a little cheer, one walk around the track at a time. I truly think the one older gentleman that's walking slower, he always smiles that somebody would take the time to acknowledge him. So I think it's a good thing. I swear Derek needs my blower. My blower does it better than that. Third time around. Yay! Still making good time. Just not as good time as that one lady that walks the track. Even though we were trying to stay ahead of her, she passed us. Yeah, she's all the way over there again. That's how much she's lapped us. So Don and I are back on our eating lifestyle plan. I'm not going to call it a diet. You know, we stopped about 2 months ago having really most treats because after we have the treat, it's really hard to get to lose more weight and have our blood sugar exactly where we want it to be. Sometimes, you know, it could be perfect the whole week and go to Dairy Queen one time, and then we had suffered for a week of not being where we wanted on our numbers. So, yes, the peas was a higher carb meal. And even though you can argue that it's healthy whole foods, it still has an effect on the blood sugar. And certainly the pina colada that we had Saturday, both our blood sugars was 10 to 15 points higher than normal this morning. And so we're back on our total plan today, just total eating right as much as we would like to have more of something. But it helps when you have a partner that agrees with all of the decisions and stuff. I'm not sorry that we had the split pea or the pina colada. I'm not sorry about it, but it certainly won't be repeated anytime soon.
That's right.
That came down in the storm. You got good news for me?
Yeah. 5,717 steps, 49.41, 18.20 per mile.
Woo!
Yeah, baby.
We have to really make an effort to be under 19.
Yeah,
and I was making an effort today.
Yeah, we lollygagged this weekend, but not this morning.
That's right. We're back at it in multiple ways.
All right, I'll see you back at the house. Kiss, kiss.
All right, kiss, kiss. Love you. There's nobody here but me. I've got 7,739 steps so far today. That little walk into Walmart has helped. I probably want to work on Lego projects today, and I'm not going to do the desk cycle this morning. Does not mean I necessarily won't do it today. I was thinking with Johnny going to the birthday party tonight, tomorrow night on Tuesday, his normal Taekwondo night, we're going to have to do Taekwondo tonight, which won't be a problem. At least unless he comes in and tells me he's flooded with homework, because since tomorrow is an interrupted day, I can't have him be, you know, not have time to put on it 2 days in a row. But hopefully he's got time at school to keep up with his homework. So one of our viewers asked me what I thought about YouTube and Hulu on the horizontal versus the vertical screen. And I said I would give it a try. Well, actually Netflix, Hulu. We've got YouTube, and obviously we've got Netflix. Right now we have Hulu, but we're not planning to keep it. It's too many long commercials. Don should be signed in over here, as best as I know. I guess I could wipe the fingerprints off the screen while we wait. I never put the screen in cleaning mode, just FYI. It doesn't seem to matter. Alright, here's today's video. We'll just put that up for grins. Versus trying a movie. It does say that Don's logged in because we had previously logged him in. There it goes. Go ahead and turn this, I want to turn the sound down. And what happens if I tell it to go full screen? Does it get rid of a little bit of the stuff? It does. I mean, that looks good. You certainly can't have any complaints about it. I know the screen in Ruby, I haven't done it lately, but I know the screen in Ruby. Look at my photo up there. I mean, wow, right? I did, these were taken with the 70D, and I did bring up the raw file in, what am I using right now? Photoshop Elements, and modified them a little bit. So I'm seeing more detail here than I could even see looking at it on my MacBook. It almost seems there was like an insect on one of those. But I'm going to say that those photos look crystal clear. They look better, or exactly like they looked. That's an indigo bunting. I was so excited. I only see 1 or 2 of them a summer and usually don't get a picture. They're very shy birds. They don't come to feeders generally and stuff. So I think it looks great here. I'm going to touch it. I guess touching it will bring it back. And I'm going to go take a picture of one of these butterfly here, and we'll compare it. Put the pictures up between the 2 screens. But I know Ruby's screen, at least before we had it replaced, I used to bring up my pictures from SmugMug all the time, and they always looked great on Ruby's screen. And I particularly picked vertical pictures on purpose to put up there to make use of the screen the way that it was. But that's stunning color, and that's exactly what it should look like, and it looks good. I don't believe we're signed into Netflix, but no reason why I can't sign us in here. One of the kids might be in the car one day, and it'd just save me some time having to sign in later. I'm with my left hand, I am working on getting LastPass up. I'll have to sign us in. So there we are, and we watched trying to think what I'll bring up. We watched The Net the other night, but let's bring up Lost in Space. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. We've watched all of it. You know, I'm sure that looks great too. So yeah, it was easy enough to bring up Netflix, and the quality on the screen looks good, and I'm pretty impressed out here where I don't have Wi-Fi because I'm still at the environmental park, that you know, it's as fast as it is, and seems to be buffering okay and everything. Yeah, I'll do the demo on Ruby sometime today. Maybe if I can leave 10 or 15 minutes early for the school, I can do it before I pull out of the driveway. Although a test where I'm not on the Wi-Fi is probably more equivalent, right?
Hi, Marty. Hey, Tux. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi, good boy. Hi, good boy. You really liking that, huh? You gonna roll for me?
For the next 2 hours, I'm going to heavy duty sort Legos. That counts as sorting there in the bags. What I'm trying to get rid of is this. Sort this as best as I can. So I've got things laid out so I don't hurt my back too bad. And this is why I'm not doing the desk cycle today, because I'm going to be on my feet for 2 hours doing quite a bit of movement. Well, I worked for over 2.5 hours sorting. Obviously, I made good progress. I didn't sit down the entire time. I've got over 10,000 steps. I was hoping to finish these 2 bins up before I left, but I ran out of time. Not the end of the world, right? I've buttoned everything up so kitties can't get into trouble. Don can't get into trouble. Johnny can't get into trouble when he comes in the door. Just double checking that I really did button everything up. I hope to get in another, I don't know, 90 minutes, hour and a half, something like that when I come home. If not, I'll pack it up, and if so, then I'll just open it back up and work for a bit. It wouldn't take very long to pack it up. And it's time to go get Johnny. I'm on time. It's pretty sky. See how warm it is in a little bit, because Ruby hasn't been out of the garage very long, but right now she says 87 and she just went up a degree. I'm on time. Did I say that already? Yeah, I'm hoping I won't run into any showers, obviously. There are showers out there, but they didn't appear to be close. Don was having quite the day, I feel for him. Hopefully things will improve a little bit. And I'm going to turn on my Audible book and enjoy the drive. Just passed an accident where there was a vehicle, a truck of some sort, over on its side. I don't know what happened, but it was right there at the construction for 540 here on 401 near Wake Tech. Hopefully the driver wasn't injured. I didn't see, quote unquote, the other vehicle. That's when you count your blessings that you weren't at the intersection when the accident happened. Oh well, so much for Ruby being clean. Sorry, Donnie. We're home and I've done some dinner prep. Now I'm going to work with the Legos for a while. I really wore myself out.
Oh, you poor thing. I heard her banging in here.
I have to say I left my sneakers on today and that helped with my feet not hurting.
Oh.
I don't like shoes, especially don't like shoes in the house, but I actually think when I'm out in the linoleum, it's better. I mean, here on the carpet wouldn't matter so much.
Yeah.
I want you to know it's 6:45 and Don just left his office. I was like, please leave your office because I'm not going to stop sorting till you leave. And I kept on sorting and sorting some more and sorting some more.
Yeah, well, it's not good to have a project that's red. All it does is cost you more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, very stressful.
It's not
meetings.
anything Don did or didn't do. It's much bigger than Don.
Yeah. Run for the hills.
Yeah, they're playing the blame game.
Right, exactly. Well, it's just, what is it, a size 15 shoe into a size 6 foot, or size 6 foot into a 50. Anyway, the point is, it's the classic thing. The estimate was totally wrong.
Well, I'm going to hop in Ruby and run Johnny to Taekwondo, and then I'm going to start cooking, and Don's going to go back and pick Johnny up. We're going to have shrimp, which I've got ready to cook and doesn't take long. And then we're going to have chicken thighs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to pan fry them up, so.
Okay.
If I don't fall asleep in the kitchens. I mean, and my watch died while I was walking. So I had 11,000 steps, but I would have had more steps. Because I'm sure for like over an hour I was walking around the kitchen and I didn't have, my watch wasn't counting my steps.
Do I have 10,000 steps?
I doubt it. How could you?
Oh, I've got 200 steps shy.
Well, when you go to get Johnny, walk it out to Ruby. Well, finish your steps for the day.
That's right.
It's going on 7, but it looks dark so early because of the clouds and the rain. We've just had light rain coming home and then at the house just now. We haven't had a lot more rain at the house today, but certainly rain has been all around. The world may come to an end. Tux is up here on the platform with Morris, Marty, and Stripe. I don't know how this has happened. Holy moly. Wow. I'm sort of scared to agitate them. Hey, Tux. Good boy. Good boy, Tux. I didn't mean to scare Morris, but he just basically does that. Don came home from picking up Johnny at Taekwondo and told me I have a software update to install. But before I do that, I almost forgot that I was going to come back in and do YouTube on Ruby for comparison. And I forgot. I forgot. I guess this isn't a fully even test, but it'll have to do. One, being that it's dark in here, and two, being that I'm on the Wi-Fi. Yes, yes, yes. So not signed in. So let me sign in. Alright, I'm signed in as myself. Let's bring up today's video. And full screen, whatever that's gonna do. Okay, so it gets rid of all the junk. It's a nice quality picture still. Yep. Turn the volume down here. And there's the butterfly pictures again. They look good. I don't see any difference in the quality between the two screens. They both look good. The color quality is good. Everything is good. So is it smaller? Yes. Do I care? Probably not. Not really. I mean, not really. So now let me sign into Netflix. And again, it's dark in the garage. I probably should have turned the overhead lighting on. But to me, in person, I'm just saying it looks pretty darn good. I'm sure I'm going to have to sign into Netflix now, which is fine. Be back in a minute. Oh, well, I'm already signed in. That's good. Yeah, Donna and I rewatched The Sum of All Fears a few nights ago.
What kind of emergency does a historian have?
Olympus Has Fallen. It's one of my favorites. I really like Gerard Butler.
What's the matter, Kang? It looks like you've seen a ghost.
I think it started somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I must have been watching it again. Let's go back to the beginning. I guess one of the questions about which screen is better would be if in the older cars people are watching from the back where there's no back screen. I think it's out of focus again because of the dark, but you get the gist. Okay. Plenty good quality. I forgot I could just have turn the lights on without having to get back out of the car. I'm so tired tonight. I told it to come into the web browser. I haven't been in the web browser in a long, long time because I just don't really have any reason to do it. Hello? It acts like it's hung. I'll try to be more patient this time. I'm just used to it getting to the end and poof, it pops up the web browser. Okay, I was going to go to my photography website and bring up a vertical picture and show you how awesome it looks on this screen, but it's not cooperating. And I'm on Wi-Fi with a fairly decent signal. Maybe not as good as I expected, but yeah, I mean, I'm on Garage. It's all good. I could reboot the car, but I guess I give for now. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. I'm going to install this software update, and it just seems like after you install an update, it's not a bad idea to reboot the car. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what it's putting on. No, I want you to install now. It's putting on 2021.24.3. So just do a bunch of three taps and it starts right away instead of doing the 2 minutes. So 2021.24.3. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back in the house. Dinner should be out of the oven any minute.